The school is a safe haven to gain knowledge. Unfortunately, it has been turning into a place to compete now, which got me thinking, what is the main reason of going to school? Hi, I'm Dian from Sefeo, and let's find out the ultimate goal of education with me and our special guest for today's podcast, Weni, of course, with Sefeo Podcast. So, enjoy the show! Hi, so what's up, Weni?
I'm doing great. What's up?
What's up? Great. How is it going? How is your college going?
Oh yeah, everything's going so great. You know, my job and my study, everything's going very well. Thanks God.
Yeah, get to know that. By the way, you major in English education, right?
Yes, I'm majoring in English education.
May I know
true.
why? May I know why you chose this major? Maybe you are enthralled with education or something?
I think I've always wanted to be a teacher. When I was in high school, my chemistry teacher explained something, and she actually told all of the students to present that in front of the class after she explained. And I was kind of excited because I understood the subject pretty well, and I was trying to explain to my my friends in the class, and apparently I did it very well, and I got a compliment from my teacher, Weni, if you're ever if you're gonna be like a teacher one day, you're gonna be a very great teacher. And it made me feel like so
it encourages you. Yes, it has motivated you to be a teacher.
Yeah. Right, exactly. But I mean, even way before that, I always thought about being a teacher, So it's not because of the compliment that I got, but I just feel like I love doing this. This is my passion. And since I've learned English for a while, and I understand at least basic English, so I chose English education. Hopefully, this is gonna be great.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're gonna make a great teacher, a great English teacher. I can feel it.
I really hope.
I'm sure about that. So
you were majoring.
Yeah, was it? Yeah, it's okay.
You were majoring in English too, right?
Yeah, I majored in English education, and I graduated in 2012. 2012, yes, 2012.
Oh, what was it for you? Why did you choose it?
Because when I was a student, I didn't perform well in many subjects. And the only one thing that I could do better was English. Even my friends told me that I wasn't good at science, I wasn't good at physics, biology, physics, but I was really great at English. Then that's why maybe, and I was always enthralled with education since I was I have always been enthralled with education since I was a kid. Maybe that's the reason why. Why we talk about it now. We're gonna talk about education, something we are interested in. Right.
Yep.
Okay, I have several questions here. So let's get started. From the first question, I want to know your opinion about why do you think parents send their kids to school?
Why parents send their kids to school? I think the most common reason why they do it because they need to work, and nobody takes care of their kids, so they need to send their kids to school so the teachers will take care of the kids, and after work they will pick up the kids and and yeah, so they can work peacefully. They know that the kids are safe at school because they're a teacher. So I think that's the common reasons, but I believe there are so many reasons why they do that. Maybe they want to get like proper education for their kids, so that
Yeah.
their kids can get knowledge, and they actually need the third party to do it. So that's why the teachers have like important role here, because the teachers can give something that they need for their kids. So,
Something that their kids need, which the parents, not all parents can do the same thing. I mean, yeah, all parents are great, but when it comes to teaching their kids, like subjects like math, geography, English, maybe it's not like they are super parents or something. They still need other people to do that. Right.
That's true. Also, like maybe they don't really have time for that. So they need other people to help them. Right.
They want. So it's really interesting when you said that maybe their parents, maybe the parents want their kids to get knowledge, proper education, knowledge like that.
Yeah.
So let's move on to the second question, because it has something to do with your answer. What do you think is the ultimate goal of studying in school? Is it to get knowledge? Does it about getting knowledge, or what?
Well, actually, yes. I think like the ultimate goal of studying in school is to get knowledge. Obviously, like you want to get something from going to school. You don't want to go to school and come home, and when somebody asks you, hey, what did you learn at school? And you said, I don't know, I don't learn anything. I'm sure you don't want it to be like that. Yeah, of course you want to get something, but it seems like nowadays, especially the kids, they're they're being competitive for the scores. It's not for the knowledge. They want to get like high scores, but they don't care about the process. They could just cheat, to get the high score.
Right.
That's how the kids are being competitive nowadays. So I feel very bad for that, because I think the most important thing is the knowledge that you get. The subjects you understand, the subjects, or the scores just don't really matter, because people can get high scores by cheating.
That's right. Absolutely right.
Yeah, but they don't understand the subject. Yes.
It's like, what's the point of going to school? What's the point of gaining knowledge if you don't understand anything? You aim for the good scores only, right?
Yeah.
It's really irony. It's really and pathetic, everything. So, do you think passing tests with flying colors is crucial? Does it really matter?
Can I ask you about flying colors? What does it mean?
It means, it's an idiom actually. It means you can pass the tests. You can get perfect scores, like 100, A+, like that.
Okay. Well,
the point is you get good scores. So many. I've come across a lot of parents who aim for good scores. They would do whatever it takes to help their kids to pass the tests with flying colors. And this is a very interesting fact. So I know this girl. She used to be my student, and I was surprised when she told me that she could get the answer key of the national exam. It happened in 2016. 2016. So she would get the answer key right before the test. Let's say the test began at 8, and she would get the answer key at 6. From a very prominent cram school in my town. I know this cram school, but I wouldn't tell you the name of this cram school. So let's say Bimbel A, for example. She had to pay for like 1.5 million and half. And I asked her, did your parents know that? Of course they know. If they didn't, so let's say, how would this girl get this money, right? That's the logical reason. So yeah, the parents allowed their kids to cheat. Even they paid some money to get the answer key. It's really pathetic. What do you think? So what do you think about that?
I think, like some people will do whatever it takes to get high scores, right?
Yes.
I think, let's say the case that you told me before, paying a big amount of money to get high scores, they will be willingly like do it, because this is important for they think it's important for their kids' career later in the future, because when you want to enter college, they actually see your score or something. But that's not okay, how do I explain it? That's not actually the most important thing, because it's kind of useless if you get high scores but you actually understand nothing about the subject. So it's not what we're supposed to care the most here. We're supposed to care about the subject itself, our understanding about that. If we understand about that, then that's what matters. We're gonna need it when we have a job later. Mm-hmm. But for the score, because I think because there's like a rank 1, rank 2 or something.
Yeah,
the kids are like,
that's it.
That's why they're like, oh, I want to get a first place, so I'm going to cheat whatever it takes as long as I get a first place.
So it's like many people have been barking the wrong tree. They keep thinking that getting good scores is the ultimate goal here, but the truth is, when it comes to the real world, I mean, when their kids have to get a job, it's not like their good scores will not help them. Well, at first, it will help them to get a job, but when it comes to doing the job, they will find it hard because they lack competency.
Yes, they need the skills, but they don't earn the skills.
Absolutely. Right. And have you ever heard anything about homeschooling?
Yes, of course. Yeah, I know homeschooling.
What do you think? When I said homeschooling, what popped into your mind?
I think it's like, when you study, I don't know, you have like private teachers coming to your house. You don't really go out. You don't really go outside and going to formal schools, public schools or private schools, and having friends, a lot of friends, and being socialized. You just kind of maybe it's like, for some people they want to focus, or maybe they're afraid of, I don't know, there's so many reasons why people do homeschooling. Maybe like they're getting bullied at school, so they're kind of scared of seeing people, and they're scared maybe this might happen again to them, so let's just take like a private education, like homeschooling, so the teachers will go to their place. There are so many reasons actually why people do the homeschooling.
I know some people do homeschooling, and they have their own reasons. One of them is they think that the education system in schools, the curriculums are atrocious, and they don't believe in the curriculum. They don't believe in the education system in Indonesia. So they are trying to solve their problem by creating the curriculum by themselves, something that they think their kids really need. And I do appreciate it. I respect it. So my question here is, if you had to choose between homeschooling or formal education, which one would you choose?
I think I would still choose formal education. Formal
Why?
education. Yeah, because if that is for me, I really need to socialize to other people, because I know that like nowadays it's really important to make connections. You cannot just do everything alone, and it's really important to build good relationship with others also. But I think if you do like homeschooling, well, you might have friends or you might not, because it's kind of private between you and your teachers, right? But again, about getting the knowledge, I think homeschooling is like it's very good, because it's kind of like private, only one-on-one. So like you can totally focus, and there's something that you don't understand, you can just ask your teachers directly. But if you go to formal education, it's like there's so many people in the class, and you have to take turn, and maybe you're scared of asking questions because it might feel embarrassed. Like, what if your friends understand about that? What if you're the only person who doesn't understand about that, and you feel embarrassed, and you eventually don't ask any questions? So it has like some positive sides for both of them, and some negative sides for both of them. But for me, because I really need to socialize, I'm definitely gonna choose formal education.
If you had a kid, which one would you choose? Would you send your kids to school for formal education, or would you do homeschooling for your kids?
I want my kids to be being able to, I think it's the same reason like me. What I want for myself, that's also what I want for my kids.
Oh, yeah, I also think the same way. Actually, I'm always interested in homeschooling. That's why I always learn about homeschooling. But I think my son is a kind of extrovert person, so he likes making friends, and he will be stressed if he doesn't have any friends. That's the reason why I sent him to a formal education, to a school. All right, so that's all for today. Thank you, Weni, for coming here, for joining me here. Before we say goodbye, I want to sum up our discussion for today. I want to sum it up. So I think according to what we've talked about, our discussion, education is not always about passing tests with flying colors. It's also about capability, responsibility, competency, and honesty, because they are what you really need to survive in this world. So I'm Dian. Thank you, Weni, and I'll see you later. Bye for now.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
Bye.
thank you. Bye.